life was good until I met this one girl at CW. And then I got here and I was like...
You're taller than Sydney.
Am I too tall?
It's fine, it's fine.
My bad.
Just gotta move it back a little. Where were you before Olin?
I was lonely because I was in quarantine. I was kind of sad because I didn't really get to hang out with a lot of people at the end of senior year, and I sort of missed out on that like the fun aspect of the end of high school after like grades and everything weren't really a problem anymore.
Where was I before Olin? Well, before Olin, I was a high school student at a magnet high school. I was in the engineering academy, so I did like I did some like semi-engineering projects, especially during my senior year I had to do a capstone project, but it was all mainly focused on just like CADing something that might work in real life without actually like kind of fabricating it, especially since like we didn't really have the materials in order to fabricate it. That high school we canceled our robotics program, so I didn't really have too much as much engineering experience as I would have wanted to coming into this school. And yeah, that's like one of the reasons why I wanted to come here, was just so I can like pick up that experience, pick up what I wanted to have.
I was, well, I'm gonna say like before Olin is like this summer.
Yeah.
Sort of discovering who I was and trying to figure out my place in sort of the world and my place in a lot of issues that I was thinking about, especially given how crazy this past summer was. But yeah, I don't think I quite figured that out yet. And here I am, and I think I've got some sort of big idea now.
What motivated you to come here?
Candidates weekend, I like fell in love with all the people here, and I realized what an awesome community there was, and I decided I had to be part of it. So, yeah.
I've always wanted to do engineering, technology related stuff, and I get stressed really easily, and this is like the perfect environment for me to figure out what I like in terms of what types of engineering without like worrying too much of like, oh, how do I keep up? How do I like not fail compared to everyone else? And I like the learning style, and I like the people a lot, so.
Big thing that motivated to come here was definitely like the different style, teaching style here. Like the educational structure here is so much more different than like any other traditional university.
Where do you think you'll be in 30 days, or where do you want to be in 30 days?
30 days from now. Well, I want to hopefully submit more applications for internships. I want to try to reach out to as many places as I possibly can, and hopefully my hopper works. I mean,
I mean,
like hopefully we'll see if it, because like, you know, my hopper is like not doing that as well as I wanted to right now, but yeah, that's where I kind of see myself in 30 days. Yeah, I didn't really have too many goals coming in here, besides just like kind of absorbing everything as it comes and seeing how the Olin path will take me. Hopefully, like I'll try to like get opportunities, like find opportunities such as internships, research opportunities. Those are like kind of small goals that I have in mind. But right now, like I just want to go on the ride and see where Olin takes me.
Where do I think I'll be? I'm kind of bad at predicting like what happens to me in the future, so I guess like what I'd hope to be at a very basic level is like more comfortable with asking for help. That's like sort of like a long-term goal, like in terms of not just academics but like in life, and then like teach myself to not be stressed all the time about things I don't need to be stressed about. Just, I don't know, just have fun, because first semester's the time to pass no record and everything.
I think I want to be in a place where I can feel better about who I am, and sort of, I want to look back to this point and say like, I'm proud of the things that I've done since we had this chat. Yeah, so that's, I think, it's going to be tough to get to that point, but I think, yeah, I want to be proud of myself, how I've grown and how I've changed since now.
and what makes Olin special compared to other places you've been or where you could have been?
Honestly, the same reason that I decided to come here, like the people. I've never been in a community like this before, and even though I thought my high school was nerd paradise, Olin just takes that to a whole different level. And even though we all like share this one common interest, we're all so like diverse. It's kind of crazy because when you all have that shared interest, you're really more focused on finding the differences, finding what makes each of us unique, and so also like the family aspect. Like I've never really felt so close to so many people before, so like comfortable having all these people. Like yeah.
Honestly, it's just like the school's like whole culture, like the people, the way everyone's sort of like mindset, how they think about learning, how they think about like interactions with others, and like it just like they really show that they care a lot, and the students here are all sort of like take care of one another, and it's just a really close bond that you can't really get other places.
I've visited so many schools during my college search process, and nothing comes even close to like how unique Olin structures its education. Like it focuses mainly on like the process and not necessarily just like results and like, you know, all the general lecture classes that you may have, like math and physics and science. It's more just like, how well do you know the process? How can we make you like a better engineer?
And to me personally, before coming here, I was going to a big public school, and I felt like I had a lot of passion for a lot of things. I really loved engineering, and I love science and math and all that kind of stuff, but I didn't feel like I was really doing too many things. I was in robotics, and I was in other stuff like that, and I felt like I was creating stuff, but it didn't feel like I was really pushing my limits on it, and it felt like a lot of my time was just spent studying at school. And what motivated me to come to Olin is a lot of the same reasons that were just said by my peers, but the people, the learning environment, it's just so incredible. Like the way we do class is so different, and it sticks so much better to actually learn something and then apply it immediately versus kind of learning it and then just putting it on a test. And the people are just awesome. We've only spent just under 2 months here, and I already feel so close to so many people, and I've never gotten that close to people that quickly before. But it's really incredible and so unique to Olin. And I think in 30 days I want to be doing more. I want to fulfill that goal of really taking everything that I've learned and actually applying it to a project. And every time I do a project, I want it to be 110%. And I want to really feel like I was there for it, even if I'm not 100% interested in it. I never want to feel like I didn't do enough on the project, and I never want to feel like, I could have pushed myself a little bit harder, especially if it's something I am interested in. I definitely don't want to get lazy with it. And what makes Olin special is exactly what I just talked about. The people, the learning style, everything is just so incredible, and it's so different than high school, and it's so different than I feel like anywhere else that I could have gone. So I'm really looking forward to the rest of my time here and these next 30 days kind of documenting what's going on.